everybody learns a little bit about President Carter growing up. My grandmother was invited to the inauguration. I think everybody's grandmother was invited to the inauguration, though. Everybody has a Rosalynn Carter story or a Jimmy Carter story, kind of personally interacting with them, and that makes it, so much more impactful and as a person. I think that he's a really good example of empathy, and someone who wasn't mean-spirited and wanted to genuinely do good for his community.
So I have a couple of children that did field trips out to Plains, and we went to, is it his house it is? I mean, that's his house, yeah. So we went out there to his house and heard a little bit about him, and that was real interesting to learn different things, how presidents work outside of their presidential, after they have become the president.
Ron Anderson from The Springer, who's also passed away sadly, he adapted this children's book that Jimmy Carter and his daughter wrote and made a play of it for children, and I was in it, and President Carter came to the premiere, and it was a very special kind of moment in my young life. I was in probably 4th or 5th grade when it happened, so very young, and it was the president is here to watch this play that I'm in. I mean, I think his presidential career is obviously, one term, it's kind of the lesser part of his legacy, I would say, is his presidency. His bigger legacy is post-presidency, which I'm 33, so I was never around when he was president, so I only know him as former President Carter. Mm-hmm. And I mean, just the work he's done around the globe and operating within our system to try to make the world better. There's benefits and drawbacks to working within the system, but if that's the point if that's the way you choose to operate, I think he did that the best.